When the people do. If you enjoy this video or find it informative, I would ask you to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell beside it. Leave a comment and maybe hit the like button on the video. That just helps this video do a little better, helps this channel grow, and I would love it if you could become a part of the community here by getting involved on a daily basis as I upload videos every day. Thank you very much. Enjoy the video. Greetings, free thinkers. Welcome to the Hoggcast. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing fine. I certainly was. I'm not now. If you're a regular viewer of this channel, you will know that I wake up in a good mood. But when I go through my material to see what I want to make a video on in the morning, when I'm drinking my coffee, I end up getting thoroughly peed off, usually, if something's bad enough. And today it's bad enough. So what we've got for you is some clips which highlights what happened yesterday. So we're in Washington, D.C. It's yesterday. It's the Amy Coney-Barrett hearings. It's the Democrats trying to ram them through the back doors, if you know what I mean. And it is a small number, as always, a small number of conservative/Republicans trying to make their point, and they make their point in a very eloquent way as they always do, when a much larger mob of Biden supporters turn up and do what they are now well known for doing to conservatives, because they can't win an argument. They rip up any placards or posters they disagree with. They even spray paint over them, as you can see this young lady doing to a conservative who's holding up a placard that makes a very good point. That's just ultimate disrespect, because that's all the woke left can do. Disrespect, disrespect, disrespect. They can't win an argument on its merits. I'm old enough to remember when they tried. I'm old enough to remember when she probably could have ended up how Billy ended up, if you get what I mean. When she was like that age and not even born, the woke left was still trying to win the argument. Of course, they lost. So what do? Now? They just do what you see here. So without further ado, let's get into the clip. If you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share this video around. That helps me stay competitive with the big multinational corporations such as CNN that YouTube is unfortunately prioritizing. So without further ado, let's get into the clip. Okay, so the first clip, it's I did have them in chronological order, but I really wanted to show you this first one that I had up in my background to begin with. I mean, it's all on the same day, but I had them in a specific order. So as you can see, I mean, look, it doesn't need any introduction from me. You can see exactly what's happening. So let's take a look. So you can already hear the usual contingent in the background. You can hear them saying, hey, hey, someone. I think they're saying Amy Coney-Barrett or Amy Barrett has got to go. But that chant, hey, hey, you know that it's isn't it? Why don't you go? Because wherever you turn up, it always seems to divulge into chaos and turmoil. Just go. Let people be happy. That there is a moderate on their own side, but he's even disagreeing with some of the more extreme contingents on their side, who, like, it's just complete disrespect from their side. Maybe he's a decent man who is just pro-choice, but I think he's fast realising that there's a very sick contingent within his side. Biden supporters. They're Biden supporters, all of them, even that man. But I think a lot of the Biden supporters, who are the more moderate, are starting to... they're starting to get how sick... this sickness that's infected the left. Next, we observe the two sides opposing each other. This was a clip I was supposed to show you before the last one. It shows them basically jockeying for position and two sides essentially screaming at each other, but one side loses the debate, and I'm sure you know which side it is that lost the debate, and then they divulge into what you saw a minute ago and what you're about to see after this. So the Conservatives have got some very powerful banners, like saying things like she could be Eleanor. In other words, had this baby been born, she could be Eleanor, she could be that woman there, she could be anyone, hopefully, except this here. This is a radical leftist who's got in amongst the Conservatives. You can tell them out. She's wearing one of those... It's called I'm not even going to use the term. You know, the P word for kittens, or the P words for baby cats. She's wearing a kitten hat, if you know what I mean, beginning with P. That's feminism in the 21st century. That's feminism. And of course, this is the radical left side. As you can see, they're saying just horrible things like, now we must be ruthless. Yeah, you've made that point. You've absolutely made that point. Yes, you are ruthless. You are. And the next one with all rise, bizarrely, with some sort of caricature of Ruth Bader Ginsburg, only they've done the inevitable to it, as you can see. And they've embraced the housefly. The housefly is their new god, because this is what I'm saying. The radical left, they've completely lost the argument. They can't debate anything on their merits. And less than 3 weeks out from an election, they are holding on to a housefly that momentarily landed on Mike Pence's head, like they're a drowning man holding on to a plank of wood. This is why the left, like, I always try and understand people. And I try and understand the left. The reason why they're always so angry is because deep down there's an intelligent person there. For the most part, not all the time. And that intelligent person deep down inside them is screaming at them that, hey, you're stupid. Because me as an intelligent person, if I had to try and win an argument using a housefly... If I had to try and win an argument based on this, what they're protesting at now, and all I had to go on was a housefly, maybe I would be acting the same way as them. But hey, I'm just trying to understand them. They know, deep down, they know their arguments are bunk. Their arguments are rubbish. That's why they're using a housefly.
Remember the dead! RBG!
Next, we have one of the more repugnant clips in which the baying mob, they've lost the argument, of course. As you saw in an earlier clip, the two sides were opposing each other, jostling for position, and the woke left did exactly what they always do. This one in the pink, sorry to interrupt, this one in the pink is actually an elected member of Congress, Republican. She's a Republican. All of these are radical left. Keep an eye on this guy here, because there's one more clip to come after this, and he is going to become a central figure in that. So the radical left there are chanting Black Lives Matter. Well, do you know that in New York, more black lives are aborted than they are born each year? Don't their lives matter?
You don't own this land, the people do!
We'll keep that in mind. So this man here is a leftist, is all about women's rights and all that, and this is how he treats a woman, just because she has a differing of opinion than he does.
Stop it, right now. Get away, you bitch! Fuck you, bitch! We live here, you don't, go back! Leave!
It's a sickness. When it comes to Biden and his supporters, Biden, listen, when you lose the election, take a long, hard look at this, because these are the people you've laid with. You've laid down with these people. You've laid down with dogs. You've laid down with mad dogs, and you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose like you ought to lose. So the final clip is, remember this guy here, the woman, is a champion of women's rights. This is the final clip. Remember him, and he's about to give the didn't do nothing line. This is a police officer who stopped him about tearing up the poster because he couldn't debate it on its morals. On its laurels, sorry. He hasn't got any morals. I'm sorry for even saying that word. He couldn't debate it on its laurels, so he tore it up. And now listen to what he says.
I saw you. No, you didn't. You didn't see good, bro, because I didn't do it.
You're listening to me. Please don't cause me a problem. That's all I'm asking.
I'm not doing anything wrong, bro. I should do something.
You
know what?
Bro,
I didn't take out that child.
So he said that I didn't do it. I didn't rip up that sign. He's not even from the United States. I mean, I know I ain't either, but I have respect for this country. He doesn't. So even though the police officer saw him do it, he says, I didn't rip up that sign. Wasn't me. No, you didn't see me. They don't live in the real world. They don't live in the real world. It's, you know, these are the people that love to call us isms and ists. You don't go to a country and treat people who were born in that country that way, no matter what they look like. This guy here is obviously not from the United States. He's been given a great gift by being allowed to move to the United States. And this is how he acts. Disgusting. It's disgusting. You should send him on the first plane home. Let's watch it one more time, then I'll say goodbye.
I didn't take it. She told you?
I saw you.
No, you didn't. You didn't see good, bro, because I didn't do it.
You're listening to me. Please don't cause me a problem. That's all I'm asking.
I'm not doing anything wrong, bro. I should do something. You know what? Bro, I didn't take out that child. I didn't take it.
Disgusting. I didn't do it. I didn't take it. Even though people saw you with their own eyes. I can't stand people like that. I have a physical reaction. Not react, that's the wrong way to describe it. Repulsed physically. That's the better way to describe it. Disgusting. Anyway, share this around. Let's get it seen. If you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to come back for more videos each day. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. If you enjoyed that video, if I could ask you please to subscribe to the channel, hit that little subscribe bar down below, hit the notification bell beside it and put it on notifications to all notifications. That will just notify you when I upload. I upload videos almost every day. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you tomorrow.